Hello and welcome to the Wimbledon BBC News School Report.
The headlines today are:
a coach has crashed in Belgium.
A man has been found stuck in a car after 2 months.
We will have all the latest updates on Sport Relief.
Information about the Queen's Jubilee.
And we will be finding out about social network crazes.
Also information on the Olympics ticket sales.
On the 19th of December, a 44-year-old man named Peter Skilberg was stuck inside a freezing cold car with a temperature of -20 degrees for over 2 months. He was huddled into a sleeping bag with nothing to eat or drink except snow. Investigators don't know how he survived, but they think he could have gone into hibernation, in which his body showed his metabolism. He had just had an unfortunate split from his girlfriend and is in massive debt now. Now over to Megan and Rachel for more information on the coach that has crashed in Belgium.
Good afternoon, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Megan.
And this is
BBC School News Report. On the early hours of Wednesday the 7th of March,
a tragedy took place in Switzerland.
A coach mostly filled with 11 and 12-year-old students from Stetty Primary School were heading home from a school trip
when their coach crashed into a concrete wall of the Swiss tunnel.
It has been reported that 22 children have been killed in the crash and also 6 adults.
Officials say there was no evidence that the coach was speeding.
This tragedy could have been caused by either a technical fault or just human error.
All children on the coach were wearing seatbelts as the accident unfolded.
And 100 relatives have flown out to Switzerland after hearing the terrible news.
Our thoughts go out to the families and friends at this time.
Thank you, Megan and Rachel. Now I'll give you some information on Sports Relief. Sports Relief will be starting on Friday the 23rd of March till Sunday the 25th of March. It aims to raise money for vulnerable people all across the UK and the world's poorest countries. Over 1 million people will be taking part, as well as celebrities. This includes Ollie Murs dancing, Helen Skelton riding across the Arctic to the South Pole on a bike, and JLS releasing a new single. Many people will be running 1, 3 or 6 miles all over the UK. Now over to Abby and Rachel with more information on the Queen's Diamond Jubilee.
Hello, I'm Rachel. And I'm Abby. Welcome to BBC School Report. We're reporting on the Queen's upcoming Jubilee. The Queen Elizabeth Windsor has been on the throne for 60 years now. We will be looking into people's opinions and facts on why the Jubilee should or shouldn't happen. On June the 3rd, people will be encouraged to share lunches and 1,000 votes will be released. On the 4th of June, a BBC concert will be at Buckingham Palace. There will be guest acts performing such as JLS, Jessie J, Ed Sheeran, Kylie Minogue, Paul McCartney and Elton John. On June the 5th, a Thanksgiving service will be held at St Paul's Cathedral. We will also be talking to different people to find out varying opinions about the Diamond Jubilee. Now please welcome our special guest Megan. Do you think that having the day off will result in small businesses having worse income and worse economic climates?
Well, for the small businesses, I actually think that maybe it will bring in more money.
What do you personally think of the Diamond Jubilee?
I think it's important to celebrate how long the Queen's been running.
Will you be celebrating the Diamond Jubilee?
I think we started planning a street party for Holland Street.
Do you think the Queen is still important to the country at this modern age?
I don't think many people speak of her, but I think many people think of her.
Thank you, Megan. We went round our school asking 35 Year 7s, 26 Year 8s, 11 Year 9s, 21 Year 10s and 36 Year 11s and 9 teachers. We asked them, do you think that the Queen deserves a big celebration for her Diamond Jubilee? Where 114 people said that she does deserve a celebration and 21 said that she didn't. This clarifies that people believe the Queen does deserve a Diamond Jubilee celebration.
Thanks Abby and Rachel. Now we will talk about the social networking crazes. Our main story today is in recent popularities of the social networking sites, including the likes of Facebook, Twitter and MySpace. According to the Facebook Press Room Company timeline of July 2012, Facebook reached over 500 million active users with over 700 billion minutes per month are spent on Facebook networking sites. So what is a big craze creating addiction to over 500 million users? We are going live to Jimmy interviewing a keen social networker named Steve.
So, Steve, what can you tell me about planking?
Planking is when people lie down on the floor and post pictures on Facebook and Twitter.
Alright. And what exactly is fraping?
Fraping is when people go on other people's accounts and post stuff that's not unwanted.
Thanks, Steve. Now, since 2010, the social network game Cityville has over 75 million players, with an average of 2.5 million new gamers daily, and even available on the go. As you can see. So, social networking really is one of the biggest addictions there is. This is Jimmy. Back to you in the studio.
Our final story is about the Olympic ticket holders.
We have surveyed and had a conclusion that most people in the UK have not been able to buy tickets.
The reason for this is that it has been oversubscribed, but the few remaining tickets will go on sale in spring 2012.
There have been 6.6 million tickets released in 645 sessions. Most of the tickets have been sold out, but the few left will go on sale soon.
The minimum prices for the remaining tickets sold are £10 for the Paralympics and £20 for the Olympics.
London is the first country in the world to have held free games since 1896. Only 3 other countries have held 2 games since.
As there are 216 countries competing in the 2012 Games, it's understandable that so many tickets have gone, but some UK citizens find it unfair that they did not get first choice, as our country is this year's host.
As the games are approaching, workers have to now start allocating seats to the ticket holders. While this is going on, the sellers of the tickets are closed.
Finally, we would like to say that if you have tickets, enjoy your experience.
Thank you for watching BBC School News Report by Charlotte and Andrew.
Bye.